But yeah, I'm on my day off today until I got a 10-hour shift tomorrow.
You know, I was talking about work, right? Just a little bit.
Talking about work.
Last night I went to a little gig, right? A little tiny insignificant thing at the Corn Exchange in Cambridge Town, right? Okay, tiny insignificant. You won't know who it is.
You got some corn?
Yeah, no, I did have some corn to trade, which was helpful because they don't allow you in. Those farmers, you know. I went to see.
Where did you get it? Shit, on the black market?
What, my corn?
Yeah. We get on the corn market.
I'm self-sufficient over here in my ivory tower. I just
Oh,
got
okay.
a couple of handfuls.
You grow your own corn.
Oi. I don't have anything like that coming around like that's, very rude. I've got minions for that sort of shenanigans.
I shudder to think where this corn comes from then.
Or where we keep it. But the point is that we had some corn to take to the corn exchange. We exchanged the corn. It was very lovely. Now, shut up.
What did you exchange it for? More corn?
No, I actually exchanged it for a lovely, very lovely. Look, here we go, dear listener. It's a very lovely official tour program, spelled correctly, America. I just thought I was mentioning that. It's spelled actually correctly for a little fella. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's called Greg Davies. Now, he's a tiny.
I've heard of him.
He's very tiny, very very tiny. Thomas, isn't he? He's very tiny.
Oh, is that the comedian?
A comedian. Yeah, he's the comedian.
Okay.
People in America, I think you've got in betweeners. He is the head of year actor. He is the lanky one. He's like 6'7" or something, right? Okay, and he's currently doing the back of my mum's head tour, which is very lovely indeed. Now, it's very beautiful. By the way, it has been signed by him. Oh, to me. Oh, really? Oh, did we hang out? Were we hip and happening after the show? Did we hang out over a pint? Is there possible photographic evidence to show that I was brilliant and stuff? Possibly, yes. I'm not going to rub it in. No, I'm not going to rub it. I don't get out much, Tom. That's the problem. I don't get out much. So I went to see this luxurious thing. But before I went to this, we went, and there's a group of us, Sputnik, Neagle, of the Dominic variety. Well, when I say Neagle, the Dominic, there was the power couple of Dell was there, right? We are Dell, we love each other very much. Right, so we had them going on.
That was a very violent version of that.
Oh, tell me about it. It was a midweek. They had to go to work today. It was midweek.
Oh, right.
Oh, we have to go.
Worst.
It's a school night, Tom. It's a school night. We have to get back soon.
Yeah. Don't like school
Something
night.
like the wind.
Exactly. We can have some fun, but it has to be regimented because we have to be in bedtime by 11. We have to be quick. We have to regiment. We have to organise. We have to ration the fun. Small dollops of fun is what we're going for here. Of creamy loveliness. Now.
Yes.
So we went there, and but beforehand we went for some din-dins. Right, we met up at 6 and we went to get some din-dins. It's very lovely indeed. And while over the din-dins conversation, it was interesting because everyone around this table was really annoyed, which was amazing. But they were doing it was a weird polite thing about it, right?
Oh, no. The worst kind.
It's the worst kind. But thank you, Benjamin. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was, you've picked up on this because they were like, I was like, "How are you?" Okay, here we go. We'll do it with no Tom. We don't see Tom that often. Well, I'll do a quick interaction with Tom. Right, Tom. Bad luck, mate.
I'm not looking forward to this.
You're now Sputnik for a second. So it's like,
wow.
So, yeah, bad luck, mate. I feel sorry for you already.
I think is that a promotion?
Yes. I'm going to go with the word yes. All right. So
You can play bass now, right?
no, but he doesn't know his alphabet. So he don't. Oh my God.
C Z D
The
G.
thing is like he knows how to pluck his strings, but he doesn't know what notes he's doing. So Sputnik and Ariane were there jamming away, and then Ari goes to Sputnik.
Play?
Oh, Ari plays everything. Guitar and
Okay.
piano and stuff like that. Same with Ginger Steve. He plays the drums as well and piano and doobly-doo and stuff. They're very multi-talented. I just give them a hard time on this show. And don't say that I told them they were multi-talented because it'll go to their bloody head. Now, the thing is this, right? They're scum. That's it. There we go. Balanced out. Right, so basically,
There you go. All's well that ends well.
All's well that ends well. I'm glad we've had this conversation. So, we basically, Tom, you're now going to be Sputnik. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Now you play the bass. Let's get your character right. You play the bass, but you don't know any freaking notes on the bass. You know they range from A to F. But where they are, you don't freaking know, and that's about it. You're lucky that you know up to F. Right, so,
Okay.
so Sputnik, how have you been today? How's your week? I haven't seen you for ages.
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, you don't sound it. How's work? Is it all right?
A bit confusing, but it'll be fine.
A bit see, there we go. Already. See, notice, right?
It does sound quite confusing.
Already, it's like, oh, it's a bit. Well, he didn't say confusing. He said it was pants. But you know, it's the same sort of thing. It's like, how is work so rubbish? That's the bit that I don't get. So I was like, oh, so what's wrong? Here we go. So Tom, right? Ready? Sputnik.
Yeah.
So what's wrong? Why is it? What's up with work? What's going on with work?
Well,
you know.
Well, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing,
Right.
and I just like keep misplacing things.
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, that's
Yeah.
really bad. You know, because I'm thinking to myself.
Do they not let you play your bass in the office?
No, that's obvious. You know, he doesn't know that. They don't allow him to write things because they realise the alphabet is not his strong point. So basically, right, they just keep him away from sharp, pointy things. That's basically what they do. So basically, I'm looking
such as pencils.
like pencils and erasers. I was going to say rubbers there, but the Americans would laugh for completely wrong different things. But basically, I spent my life just.
That laugh must mean that Marty is here.
Yeah, Marty. I'm getting to him.
Hey, Marty.
Hello.
I'll get to him in a minute, bloody. Shut up, Marty. I'm telling a story. Right, so shut it. So basically.
Fine, be that way.
So it's like, I'm kind of thinking to myself, right, and it's not just Sputnik, I'm going to all of them, right? I'm explaining, like, I'm kind of like talking to them, go, so how you been? And like, Neagle's going, yeah, all right. You don't sound all right. Well, it's work this, blah, 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 flappy. Mel, how you been? I'm all right. What's wrong? I work this, blah, blah, blah. Sputnik, do I even ask? And it's like, by this point, it's like, no, just it's the same as above. And it's like, how can anybody who's basically prostituting their time to work, right, why would they continually do it if they feel like they're shortchanged in some way, shape, or form? And I'm not going to say what the stories were around the table from them, like, selling their souls to the devil, but my God, they were ridiculous. I've said it, all right? It's up there. It's like, it's not ridiculous. It's the next level up, right? It's proper out there. So.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Perhaps
the thing is, they have bills to pay and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps they should consider podcasting.
Maybe they should consider podcasting. You see, there we go. Or they should obviously set themselves up as some sort of trading station, like eBay or Gumtree,
or a corn exchange.
or a corn exchange, exactly. And then suddenly, after a few years, turn themselves into a bank. That's one of the options there. There's many options available, but no, they decide to, you know. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. So
The corn bank.
yeah, the corn. It's one option, or they can just sell mugs as Tori is. I really need to get myself my own mug. That's really like, it's painful, Tori. It's painful watching you parade around. Oh, look at the official Dirty Boxers mug. And I'm like, yeah, I really need to get on that.
I thought you had a nice huge mug.
There's no need to get personal, Ben.
Yeah.
With that disdain in your voice. It's like, you had a big mug. Don't worry, Ben. You are one big mug. It's fine. It's okay, mate. You compensate. It's good. Anyway, Marty. Hello, sunshine.
Hello.
How are you? Oh, that was a bit jazz handy. How have you been?
I've been good.
Good. I'm glad we had this conversation.
I was happy to see that Ben was able to come out and play today.
We should say we should say right now, when he turned up, he was like, just before we started, he was like, "You mean this is hour one?" I was like, "Yeah." You mean I'm on,
What's going on here?
you mean I'm on time to be on hour one? He's like, "Yes, you are, mate."
You mean I have to do this for 2 hours?
3 hours. Yes, it's amazing. Oh dear. So basically, So what I've decided is that even though, admittedly, I may be considered poor compared to, you know, other shenanigans, tomfoolery, people like Neagle or whatever, or Sputnik, I am a lot happier, it seems, in life than they are, where they are literally inches away from thinking about suicide, it seems, from the conversations they were having last night. I shouldn't laugh at the downfall of my
At their
friends.
pain.
At their pain.
These are your friends. I hate to see what treatment your enemies get.
Friends of the show. Friends of the...
You're in pain.
Oh my god! I had to hold it in for hours until the walk home, and then I was
and then you just let it riff.
I let it out because, quite frankly, it was literally every conversation I had with them. I was like, they were talking about doom and gloom and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, it ain't that bad. Yeah, I've got to like do the forms for tax and stuff like that, and a couple of times the bank screws up. But apart from that, it's all fun and games. I'm brilliant, me. It's amazing. Oh, sorry, I'm still thinking of their downfall. It just seems to me, and I don't want to sound all hippie about this, you know, bless me, right? I'm not. There's a, you know, tie-dyed T-shirts are at least 20 paces away from me. We're nowhere near, you know, suddenly growing dreads.
I thought you had some sort of tie-dye jeans in a box
herbal
somewhere.
dietary supplement.
Exactly. But sorry, Ben, what was that?
I thought you had some sort of tie-dyed clothing in a box somewhere
Yes, because
that
that's
you
where
were
they all
ready
ship.
ready to pull out at a moment's notice.
He's saving that for next year.
Yeah, no, the tie-dye.
It'll go well with your camper van.
Oh, exactly. Of course, and it's the emergency. When you see me with the bleach dye when we did at Cubs camp, right?
Yeah.
Or Scout camp, which is a lie, or strike as we like to call it. Don't forget the
firefighters.
Yeah, of course those. Yeah. Basically, that was bleach dyed, and that is definitely the point where you know laundry hasn't been done for many weeks, and it's like, oh crap. We're proper on our last pair of clean boxers, last pair of clean socks, the last T-shirt clean. We need to do a blitz wash anytime now. You know that, okay? There we go. It's a little inside thing for the TV license people. It's very nice indeed.
Yes.
I feel like I've been shortchanged
no.
somehow, but I'm happier than people with mortgages and kids and stuff to deal with for some reason. I don't know why. I don't want to go on about it, Marty. I don't want people to get jealous of my newfound fun and games and laughing behind people's misfortune.
You're just a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
Nice.
Guy. Marty,
Friend of the
obviously,
show.
friend of the show. Nice guy. So, I just find it.
Nice boy.
Wait, don't you push it. I just find it a bit weird, right? How? Because I was sitting there. This is the reason why I want to bang on about this. Is because I was sitting there thinking to myself, right? All you guys do is they dig at this show, right? They have a dig at this show. They go, oh, you and your, yeah. Is it Smelly Socks? No, it's no. Constantly.
It's actually pretty funny.
I know. I told them, I would like to do a spin-off show called Smelly Socks, and now they've nabbed that. And 3 years later, I wish I hadn't freaking said anything. But the point is,
Smelly Socks.
Smelly Socks. Yeah. No, .net.
Oh no, we got the .net.
We
yeah,
got, obviously got the .net. So the point is, I just thought to myself, I was like, you can see that. Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna win or buy anything extravagant anytime soon. But the point is, it works, right? Sitting here, flapping your face in the ivory tower here in the attic studio, right? It works. It does its job. I'm happy. Ben's happy. Oh, look at Ben's happy face. Oh, look at it. It's such a happy face. Tori is that happy, Tori? I think that's happy. I can't.
If I'm happy, Tori's not.
Yeah, I was happy.
Oh.
Then Ben started smiling again.
Oh crap.
I'm waiting for the yawns to kick in so I can enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Oh, I will enjoy.
We'll get there soon. We'll get
Exactly.
there.
Just wait for the fines to come out, and then we've got Tom. You know, chunky Tom Daly, who is he's that, and then It's nice, Tom. It's nice.
He's that.
Is what I've just said. Is very lovely. But
Shut up.
oh, shut up. Nice boy. He's a nice boy. So, all in all, I'm just thinking to myself, it ain't great, but it's a much better way of living than what you're doing. But at the same time, it's just like, it feels like they make it out as if I'm the crazy one when I'm sitting there and trying not to laugh in their face with all their problems at work, which is taking over their lives, the problems of work, right? They're having to do extra hours and work from home and all that kind of stuff just to get the work done. And I'm sitting there going, well, I'm sure it would love. I'm sure you'll get compensated from your boss for doing that extra couple of miles that you're doing there and stuff like that. But let's be honest, prostituting your time for a man or the man or whatever you want to call it is not exactly the greatest way of living, I don't think. Ben, what do you think?
Oh, it's not the greatest way, no.
I love the fact how I've gone to the student to ask about this. So, student boy, yes, you who hasn't done a proper
Leigh,
man's work in his life.
In Ben's world, you are the man.
I am the man.
Yeah, we're going to start rebelling sometime soon.
I am the man. Man. So I'm very disappointed last night because I was hobnobbing two huge, amazing human beings of civilization. Myself and Greg Davies were in the same room, in the same place, talking to each other, handshaking. There was a bit of a huggage going on at some point. Very lovely indeed. At no point did I think to myself, this would make a lovely photo. Then I realised this would make a lovely photo. So, to be fair, I wasn't driving last night, so basically I had a few. The worst bit, right, I don't like this. Tom, you may want to sit down for this shenanigans.
All right.
Right. The worst thing about it was that normally when you go for a pint, you go up to the bar, you go, hi, I would like a pint, please. Certainly. They'll pour it, put it down, and go, oh, that's around about, that's £2.40, £2.30, £2.50. I forgot how anally raped you feel when ordering a pint in Cambridge. It's like, okay, that's £4.20, please. I was like, what?
$4.20.
$4.20 for a pint. And then, because Sputnik was standing next door to me, and he goes, so we're nursing this one for 2 hours, are we? I was like, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm so glad the thing was, I was just about, because I was talking to him, because he went to the toilet or something and then met me at the bar, and I was just about to say, oh, what do you want, mate? I was going to buy him one. I was like, screw that. For $4.20 for buy him a drink as well, the cheeky bugger. No, this
Top
is
tip: if you're going to a place that requires a ticket, take a flask.
Yes, very much so. And no Skittles in a share bag. I love the fact they call it share a bag, where it's blatantly, oh, here's a bigger size portion for obese people. Why don't they just make it obvious? No one shares a share a bag. And the stupid sticker on the back of a share a bag, where it's like, oh, it's for a single portion.
We don't have share bags in America.
No, it's small size, isn't it?
Just
in
a
America?
normal size, though.
Exactly. Small, medium, and share a bag size.
No, share a bag small for America.
Yeah, and that sticker on the back where you've opened up the packaging of M&Ms or Skittles or whatever, and then you're supposed to use that sticker to roll up the top and go, oh, that was a really nice little snack of mine. I'll put the sticker on and save those for later. Who the frick in the world ever does that? Who has ever used that sticker to go, you know what? I've had a lovely snack. I've treated myself. I'll save the rest till later. No one does that.
I'll tell you what my sister does with them
Once,
stickers.
but not for a packet of Skittles.
Oh yeah, Ben. What was that?
Yeah.
What was it for?
They do. No, they put those same stickers on dried fruit. In the
Boring.
shops around here.
Blah.
Yeah, so use some of those, put the sticker back on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So Thomas, my dear,
Yeah.
Revelations.
have
here.
you ever rolled up the top of your M&Ms?
Nope.
You've gone to the cinema. You've thought to myself, oh, I'll have some crispy M&Ms, please. Thank you very much.
I'll tell you what my sister does with them stickers, though.
Pardon?
She sticks them on a laptop.
That's the saddest. That's the
That's what
saddest
she
way,
does.
isn't it?
She's just like, gets him, takes it off, sticks it on a laptop, and just goes, just pours it down her mouth.
As you do. As you do. That's obvious. That's obvious. Really, yeah.
Pours it down her mouth.
Yeah, don't even chew, just swallows.
No, just
It's a lovely expression.
and if you
No.
and if you too would like to know where Tom's sister lives, please contact Ben at Dirty Boxes Brothers, where she pours and swallows up north, that near to Pitt. For all-
Oh, God.
That's why Tom's always in such a happy mood. No, Jay.
They're from Leeds and we're inbred, but
No,
No, thanks.
Big Voice Jay's with us. Hello, Big Voice Jay.
Oh.
I need to say that now because then it'll take him half an hour to turn his mic on. You know how it is with him. So, Marty, how long shall we put bets on?
On air, online.
Don't confuse
on
the
demand,
poor lad.
on the move.
Don't confuse the poor lad, Tory.
I'm confused.
Because he's like, hold on, I am not opening my face, and yet somehow I can hear myself. That's crazy shenanigans. I don't know what's going on. Is it wrong that last night I had I at least had the idea when we finished the show, I was hobnobbing with a fellow human being who was in the same field as me, obviously being international superstar and stuff. And I was thinking to myself, if only I brought a sack so I could steal him, so we could do a Dirty Boxers interview if he was around for that. And then I realised he's a little bit taller than me and a little bit wider than me. And in fact, he could eat me alive. At that point, I decided trying to steal Greg Davies to try and do a Dirty Boxers interview with was a bad idea, Ben. I risk assessed it.
We're going to need a bigger sack.
We needed a bigger sack.
I like
Do you
how
have
you
a
can't
jingle
spell
for
his
that,
name right
Tory?
on Twitter.
Oh, if only. I was trying to nab it. If you can all tweet him to say, oh, please be on the Dirty Boxer show, right? At Dirty Boxer, right? He is at G Davies with an E, right?
Get it right.
Get it right. I got it wrong last night, and the interwebs were furious.
He tweeted you back like, wrong Greg Davies.
Yeah, it was. Even though he retweeted it as well, it's the wrong Greg Davies. It was amazing. I think I made a friend, though. I think I made a friend. Anyway, we're going for the top of our breakaroonie, and I'll see if we can get hold of Big Voice Jay. So here we go.
Your home for rebels and misfits. DirtyBoxers.net.
I tell you what, last night, and I keep bashing on about this, but hey-ho, what's new on this show? I thought two things last night. One, once we've created this amazing inflatable caution wet floor mats, right? We need to still come up with a better, snazzier name for it, but I think that's amazing. After winning from the winnings of that, right, I think we should do, Ben, a tour. I think this is where we're going with this. Because last night, I was doing, like, rough mathematics in my head. Each ticket in that
Rough
corner
mathematics.
I didn't even have a back of an envelope. I was making it up. It was brilliant.
Wow.
So,
I hope you didn't hurt the mathematics.
well, I didn't want to touch it, to be honest with you, but I went along for the greater good. The greater good.
Oh, so the mathematics was being rough with you.
Right, it was, yes. It was.
Wow.
First off, I thought it was entertaining. Then it was arousing. Then it got on my jiggly bits, Ben. And I was like, screw this. Get off my breath. I don't want it. So, I was thinking to myself, Greg Davies, very lovely human being, very tall human being, big human being. My God, he's bigger than me. He could eat me alive, a human being. Right, standing on a stage, prancing around, right? Very lovely. Got many people there watching him prancing around on a stage. Very lovely, right? Top, like, mathematics, right? There must be about 1,000 seats in the Corn Exchange, maybe a bit more than that, right? Each of them, about 25 quid each seat, right? If you work it out mathematically, that's quite an easy ride, isn't it? Turns out, does a 2-hour gig, buggers off. Ben, we are in the wrong business. The wrong business.
Oh, yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we should try comedy.
We should try that. it's one of those things. We should try that. Also, right, you know, this is a luxurious official tour program, right, £5, right? £5. It's only like 16 pages. It's more of a magazine than a program, but still very funny, entertaining inside. £5. It was, we met him, so we signed it for nothing, which is lovely. Obviously, we wouldn't want to do that, Ben. We don't want to sign things for free.
No, that's right.
You know why? Because I've been to enough sci-fi conventions. Each of those buggers, £25 for a signed photo. Blah blah.
Wow, why do something that people want for free?
Well, no, it's the other way around. They would pay willingly, because they've got gold pen, permanent marker, or silver permanent marker, or whatever it is on top. All glittery.
I suggest just getting a stamp.
Idea. So we could just then we can play.
I've got a stamp around here somewhere.
That'll be a first. We could because then it'd be like. Then we could play post office, couldn't we? Like instead of like you go kudung kudung. There you go. Where did us? We've signed that one. Kudung kudung. It'd be amazing. So what way it should be?
My stamp says says pwned, PWNED.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
I got it. I actually got it as a gift for my 21st birthday from Matt.
Oh,
Matt. Yeah.
Oh, bless it. Oh, look his little teary eyes. Like, oh, where's Matt gone? He was my favourite.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
actually,
stuck.
no, I played some Team Fortress 2 with him this morning.
I'm stuck with Bryce now. Bugger. I miss
Bryce never gives me anything.
Oh, he's a bugger, man. I miss him. Oh, so.
Don't beat all.
Oh, hello, Jay.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, it's only taking 20 minutes. Hello, Jay. How you doing?
Well.
You're over mods. You're over modulating.
As are you. Turn it down.
We ain't. We're fine.
No. You are.
You're really low now. Turn it up. I'm over modulating on the Skype.
Little to the left.
I'm only modulating on the Skype YP. I'm not anywhere else. Currently, I'm just going to keep it as it is right now. I can't be bothered to fondle with my nipples live on
That's
air.
the first time you've caused us suffer on Skype.
Yeah, it's not the first. Well, look, we were playing Spin the Bottle, international Spin the Bottle. Unfortunately, I had to show you my love spuds. It's not, look, Tori, get over
last
it.
count, we've suffered about 700 times.
They had to show them to me, but could you put them away?
Well,
Well, he didn't have to polish them. That's what he didn't have to do.
Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Well, I thought I'd give him the full service. I thought it'd be lovely, but no.
A nice waxing.
That's why he's got the 1,000-yard stare now for Tory. It's like that's why he's like he was such a bouncy human being until some reason those love spots
I had
got
put
around.
that day behind me.
Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, so point is right. Just quick mathematics, Jay. It was like, so it's 25 quid a ticket to get in that hall. There's about 1,500 seats, give or take, right? You're selling your program for a £5 a pop. Not everyone's going to buy the program, but still, it's good old stuff. You've got the DVDs for sale. You've even got like T-shirts and shenanigans there for like 16 quid. All that, makes up a nice bit of, chunk of change. All we need to do is do that 4 or 5 times, Ben, and then we can retire for a bit.
Yeah.
We can go on holiday for a bit.
Not for long, yeah.
Exactly. We only need to do like what, a 20-date tour. We've made our money for the year. We can go, go on a cruise or something. We can, it'd be lovely.
You can go buy your plot of land in Bulgaria.
Yeah, we could go. We could buy lots of
the
land.
Dirty Boxers retreat.
Yeah, exactly. Or Bolivia, depending on where we decide to go in the end. It'd be all lovely. It'd be amazing. The Dirty Boxers retreat coming soon to you. Then we can make more money.
There's one minor flaw in this.
Only one.
Oh, don't
Just one.
Just one minor insignificant flaw.
Wow. That's
Yes,
the best. That's our record. New record for us.
Yes, it is actually. You don't have to rub it in though. Go on, Tori. Go on.
Well, just to do some rough math. How many TV license members are in United Kingdom?
TV license people in the United Kingdom, 0.
Okay, and that's where we're going to sell tickets.
Well, no, it doesn't mean that we have to stay here. I thought we could, because part of it, because of the great tour of Dirty Boxers, right. Hold on, right.
You're right.
They would, would do it in America where everyone is like, oh, he's British, oh, we love him really. So we'll do that. It'll be amazing. So we got a budget. We can like fly Ben in. Yeah, that'd be nice.
To be fair, we do
Maybe
enjoy
choose
the
one.
Top Gear.
We do, yeah, exactly. You enjoy Top Gear, keeping up appearances, any crap that we send your way, you seem to lap it up. So
Doctor Who.
what we
Ben
could,
could just drive over.
it's Ben could.
Torchwood.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Take a while though.
Screw Torchwood. Torchwood's
Yeah,
shockingly
just think of
awful.
all the audio booths to be able to do.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. That'd be brilliant. We'll just be like palming that off. It would be epic. Now, just think about it also, right? So
What, do they have guns in America?
that I hear
We
yes,
have guns in America.
yes.
Because I can go on another hunting trip.
To be honest,
Make
with you, Ben,
more audio boost from that.
Hey, buddy, we've got a microphone called a shotgun microphone. For goodness sake.
no one else.
There you go.
They wouldn't buy it unless
so
it's.
is it a shotgun as well as a microphone?
Yes, it's it's basically a
Depends
Swiss
on who
Army
you
knife.
talk to.
Yes, it's a loveliness. So this is what I'm thinking. It's like if we do the rough mathematics, you're talking about like quite several grand per night, right? Obviously, you have to give like a couple of percent to the actual place that you're doing it, whatever, like 10%, 20%, whatever it is, right? The
That
theatre.
escalated quickly.
Well, whatever it is, whatever the going, couple of percent,
5%, 10%, 20%.
but if you're thinking about it, if it's like a couple of dollars, it's like 25. It was 25 quid per person minimum to be in that hall, right? Last night, so grand, like 20% goes or whatever it is to the actual Corn Exchange, Cambridge Corn Exchange, which is an amazingly beautiful building. I love that building. It was really weird because Nigel and Mel and Sputnik had never been in that building. Mel and Nigel went there a month before to see Bill Bailey. Sputnik, it was like going, wow, I've never been in here before. And I was like, they hadn't been in there before, like a month ago. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, I love this building. It's like, yeah, it's really nice. I'd never realised how lovely it is inside. It's like, you've never, you uncultured swines. Honestly.
How dare
How
you?
dare you? You're the ones who are like sacrificing your souls for the greater good to work for a man, and you can't be bothered to be, go to theatres and stuff. And meanwhile,
Obviously,
me,
you're too busy patching Star Trek.
exactly. Meanwhile, I, with my lovely, horrid rubbishness that I'm living the dream, and yet somehow I'm able to go and be informed by lovely touring of ballet and other crap that makes me sound posh. So, very lovely.
All of this culture and crap. Yeah.
Culture and crap, yeah. Lovely. But yeah, just think about it. So we got like it's at least 20k, that we're thinking about, right? Per night. You're thinking about on top of that, you love
Is that kilos or 1,000?
1,000. Then you've got like your
Okay.
magazine, like the magazine rubbishy kind of like program that obviously cost about 3p to produce, but actually is being sold for £5 at a time. So that's good profit margins there. You like all this amazingness. So we should go on tour. We should do this. Obviously pre-sell the tickets, but then we can
course.
actually afford all this crap. I was
No
saying
refunds.
crap. That we can
No
actually
refunds, definitely.
no refunds. No refunds. So,
May call it the no refunds tour.
yes.
If you want to refund, send an email to Ben at dirtyboxes.
Ben at Dirty Boxes. That'd be lovely. So we should do that. It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
It's epicness. This is really cool.
So, Lee, I'm interested in your background with the stage productions.
Uh-oh. What? In what? Oh, was that the question? I was actually expecting.
Yes.
I'm intrigued about your stage production background.
It seemed like a natural transition.
Well,
I'd like to talk about your flair.
well, hello. What a cheeky minx you are! If you leave my flyer out of this. Now, what exactly would you like to know, Tori? What would you like to know?
Well, how would the layout be of the stage, and what would the format be?
Rectangular. I find that stages work well if they're rectangle.
Really?
Yes. What would you like to know?
The trapezoid kind of offers more, opportunities.
True, but when you two did that like 360 circular tour, that was stupid endeavor. That was blatantly for an ego trip. I don't want to do that. I respect my audience. I don't need to do that.
I personally like triangular stages.
Now you're being a douche.
But you do.
So what else would you like to know?
Nothing. That was pretty much it.
Is that it? Okay, fair enough. I'm so glad we've talk. Tori, I'm so glad that we've had this conversation. I feel like we've learned things here in this conversation.
I think through questions before they ask them.
Are we going to have an act the leading up to ours? Or are we going to be the opening act?
Well,
Guns N'
no.
Roses.
No. We'll obviously have an opening act. Warm up.
Yeah, who's going to do that?
I don't know.
Maybe we
real.
could get Radio Dan on.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want
show
to.
live.
We don't want to bore them. We want to actually entertain them before, as our opening act.
No refunds.
No refund. The Dirty Box is no refund tour. But what I would like is maybe
We'll do an episode of Keeping Up with the Splinters. At Home with the Splinters.
we could
On tour with the Splinters.
This would be amazing. This would be amazing because
yourself.
exactly, and then you've got obviously the shenanigans. Obviously, at some point we will actually do a car wash episode. I would love. I would love to somehow, if we could do this, even if it means that we have to get very scantily clad ladies who work part-time at Hooters to help us with this, to do a version of Dirty Box's car wash where we grab an audience member and they have to teach me something inside a car, which sounds perverted,
Now.
but, it's...
That's what
Do
she
it at the
said.
end of the tour before we take the RV back.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yes.
I thought you weren't getting Charlie Sheen.
Wait, if he's got a good going rate, we'll have him. I'm just saying, it'd be cheaper. Well, you've got to think of the budget, really, Tom. However, that's a good idea. We could actually use Tom Daly, Chunky Tom Daly. We use the word chunky very, very small on posters, so people actually think that Tom Daly is going to be there, right? And then we'll just refer to you constantly as Chunky Tom Daly.
And then I just put my Speedos on.
No one needs to see that. No.
Okay.
And there we go.
No one. No. Oh, George.
Oh, wow.
God, see what you've
You
done now.
brought him out of his box again.
Oh, no. I'm despicable, honestly.
Oh, I didn't hear the.
We'll do, I tell you what. This will be fun. Right, Tom.
Yep.
I don't like it when you
We
say
will
that.
do. Yeah, we will do.
Come on, it'll be fun.
We will do a Dirty Boxer tour if you do it entirely in a Speedo. The whole thing in a Speedo.
And,
A thong.
Silence means yes.
I think.
Careful.
I think we've lost him on Skype. I can see him.
When Lee says the whole thing, he means on stage and off.
And off. I think we've lost him on Skype, but I can't hear him on Skype, but I can definitely see him nodding his head. I think.
no.
I'm sure I can hear yes. I'm sure I can. Definitely.
Sounded like a yes to me.
I definitely said yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can either call you Chunky Tom Daly, or we'll call him, the less annoying John Barrowman. How's that? One of the two.
I don't even look like John Barrowman. Do I?
I know, but I just think that we could get away. We could trademark these as well, so it's like less
Remember,
annoying.
it's in
John-
America. We don't know who he is.
Exactly. Bearing in mind his part is
Hi,
is
I'm
it
Bear
Canadian?
Grylls, Chief Scout.
Screw Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls.
How did he
That's
get
how
in
I'll
here
be.
again?
I'll be Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls is not available, unfortunately. He's trying to survive from a 5-star hotel that week.
Yes.
I'm afraid.
His secretary will answer the phone for
He
him.
calls office again, yes.
He wasn't
Congratulations.
even his secretary. That's the ironically stupid thing about this.
What if you put Tom in a bear suit instead of in front of a bocce? He'd be Bear
What if we
Grylls.
put a Tom in a bear suit and grilled him?
Oh,
That sounds like a better idea than Speedos.
well, bearing in
What if we
mind.
put him in a bear suit and Speedos?
Ooh.
And then grilled him.
You just
Are you hungry, Ben?
Are you peckish by any chance? It just seemed a little bit,
You know what? You'd look good with cheese.
The nearby sound of a throttling chainsaw frightens him.
Oh,
Jeez, I got the dog
Says the
something over
panda.
here.
What was that?
I don't know.
I love how Laz wants to keep
What?
my body covered.
Pardon? Laz?
He wants
does he
me
wanna
to
cover it with,
basically
though?
be in the bear suit.
Took 700 episodes.
Sorry, Laz wants to keep
Wait.
you.
What does Laz want to cover your body with?
I'm
No,
very
he wants
concerned.
me to keep covered.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. It's good.
He doesn't want to see my pubescent body.
Boys.
Was he quoting Madonna at any chance?
No idea.
No, I don't think he wants to adopt him. I don't think. To be honest with you, I don't think Tom actually comes from like far off, dusty Nigerian place or anything. I think
He doesn't have the prerequisite skin color.
Exactly. Unfortunately, that's why Madonna's
He's
like.
like 20 or 30
He sent in a letter of application. They sent him a "sorry, you've been rejected" reply.
Exactly. Automatically, because you were able to like speak and spell and stuff like that. But unfortunately, Madonna, wants proper.
On air, online, on demand, and on the move. DirtyBoxers.net.